The Friendship Map. Maya, Leo, and Chloe were the best of friends. Their favorite place in the whole world was their cozy treehouse, nestled in the branches of a big oak tree. But on this sunny afternoon, a long sigh escaped Maya. "I wish we had a real adventure," she said, looking out the window. Just then, Chloe, who was sweeping the floor, bumped a loose floorboard. Clunk. Underneath, tucked away in the shadows, was a dusty rolled-up tube tied with a faded red ribbon. "What's this?" she chirped, her eyes wide with excitement. Carefully, they untied the ribbon and unrolled their discovery. It was a map, not like any map they had ever seen. It was drawn on old, crinkly paper and showed familiar places in their town. The park, the library, the old bridge, but with strange symbols and a winding dotted line that ended in a big, bold X. "A treasure map," Maya declared, her boredom completely forgotten. "We have to follow it." Leo looked a little nervous. "It looks really old," he said, but Chloe was already grabbing her backpack. "An adventure? Let's go." The first symbol on the map led them to the giant, twisty slide at the park. The clue was supposed to be at the very top. "It's too high for me to reach," said Chloe. "I have an idea," said Leo. He knelt down, and Maya climbed carefully onto his shoulders to retrieve a small, carved wooden bird from a nook at the top of the slide. The wooden bird had a tiny riddle carved on its wing, "Where stories sleep and silence speaks." "The library," whispered Chloe. Inside, they tiptoed through the tall shelves. The map led them to a big book about pirates. Tucked inside was the next clue, a single, shiny key. The key fit perfectly into a rusty lock on a forgotten gate behind the old stone bridge. Creak! The gate swung open into a part of the woods they had never explored before. The path was overgrown, and the trees whispered secrets to the wind. Leo held Maya's hand for a moment. "As long as we're together," he said. Finally, the dotted line on the map ended. In the middle of a sun-dappled clearing stood a small, weathered wooden chest. The X was marked on the ground right in front of it. "We found it!" They all cheered, gathering around the chest, their hearts thumping with excitement. With a deep breath, they lifted the heavy lid. Inside, there was no gold or sparkling jewels. Instead, nestled on a bed of soft moss, were 3 smooth gray stones. Each stone had a part of a picture carved on it. When they placed them together, they formed a perfect circle of 3 friends holding hands. Underneath the stones was a small, folded note. Maya unfolded the note and read it aloud. "The greatest treasure is not what you find, but who you find it with." They looked at the stones, then at each other, and smiled. They hadn't found gold, but they had solved riddles, been brave, and done it all together. Sitting there in the golden afternoon light, they knew the note was right. Their friendship was the real treasure.